Okay, I made the last video and it was 16 minutes long, but it's something that I had to talk about, which I think is, to me, it's important. I've just about had enough of, the young people and their, I would have to say, abuse of parents rather than parents abusing the child. There is a huge difference, okay? I belong to a group. I belong to quite a few groups. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Stickum. There's some other places I'm at, and I host chat rooms. Well, these young people come in, and as a matter of fact, we have quite a few in the one room. There's like over 350 people that are a member of it, and they all come in and out. Anyway, I'm finding two types of young people. Um, we have quite a few in there that are college kids, and they come in and they, converse, and I've even helped some with homeworks as best I can, let's put it that way. But anyway, neither here nor there. They are out doing something with their lives. Um, then we have the other, there are several that are still in high school, and they're doing fine. I mean, they're not complaining. The ones that are complaining, the 18 to 22-year olds that don't have a job, and well, their parents are abusing them. They're asking them to get a job. Um, I don't see it. When you're in a foster home, as of the age of 18, they put you out because the society will not pay the foster parents to take care of you any longer. Now, I think 18 is a little bit, it depends on the situation, the child, and all. 18 is a little bit young to be thrown out. I personally did not throw any of my children out at the age of 18. Um, Although one of my older boys, um, he went into the service. When he came home, naturally his bedroom was waiting for him, and he would not follow the rules of the house. I came home from work. I worked an 8 to 5 job. I came home, made dinner. We all sat down to eat together. Well, he was never there. Oh, I'll just eat a sandwich. He'd come and go as he pleased, and the kitchen was always a mess. I always had dishes, and finally I told him, I said, "Listen, this stuff has to stop." And he said, "Well, I've had enough shit. I'm not putting up with yours." And he left. I felt bad when he walked out. Fortunately, he was working for a friend of mine who owned his own company and called me later on and said that he was sleeping in the shop. Hey, as far as I was concerned, I brought him up properly. He wanted to be on his own, and he was going to be on his own. He would not follow the family unit. By the way, he did move back a couple of times. And when he'd get into trouble, I'd tell him, "Get your ass back here." And anyway, neither here nor there. Getting back to the original topic, uh, these young people that feel that it's the parents who are wrong and it's considered parental abuse. Now, the one, and I'm going to read it direct, I don't know why parents have children. They know that one day the kids are going to be older and the parents will have to help them get a job, get a place to stay, and a licensing car. Whoa, back the truck up here. It is not the parents' job to buy you a car. It is not the parents' job to get you your license. It's not the parents' job to get you a job. It is not the parents' job to get you a place to live. Getting back to my former son, when he went for his apartment, I got a call. It was only a couple of weeks after he left. And he says, "Dad," he said, "one of the employees, one of his buddies that he was working with, he and this kid got an apartment." Okay, so here's where I come in. I said, "Do you have a refrigerator?" "Well, not yet, but we got a lead on one." I said, "Hold on." Our backup refrigerator, which was only a couple of years old, it was in the basement. It was running. I took it over, and now they had a refrigerator, real nice one. While I'm there, I said, "You guys don't have a table and chairs." Well, I provided a table and 6 chairs. And then I said, "What are you sleeping on?" Well, he had some blankets that he was sleeping on. No. I said, "Come with me." We went out and bought him a bedroom suit. Uh, come to you, my rent's a little shy, not a problem. I helped them. That I felt was my job. Some parents don't feel it, and actually, it is not my job. But I wanted to give him the help that he needed to stay, keep going, and give him the encouragement, which I did. Now, getting back to the young people, there are quite a few that come in the room that said, "Hey, do you have a Facebook page?" I said, "Yeah." I'm thinking, why would you want to be on my Facebook page? But and I've allowed them on my Facebook page. I don't usually, I read their articles and sometimes I'll put like. They're doing things with their lives. And I'm continually seeing, I have to work 8 to 5 today. But they're working. Some of them are living home, some of them aren't. The one kid, oh, he's upset. He works at a McDonald's. His face is breaking out. Well, yeah, you're working in a grease atmosphere. Their faces start to break out and so forth. They're complaining, but they don't quit their job. They're there. They want that. I myself, my first job, I lied when I was 15, said I was 16. In our state, you can't work before you're 16. I lied and said I was dropped off by the school bus close to the company. I walked there. I worked from 4 o'clock until 8 o'clock at night. I purchased my first car when I was 15 years old from my own money. It wasn't my parents' responsibility. And I thought, if I want it, I'm going to have to do it myself. There were a lot of kids in the family. They didn't have the money to buy everybody a car. I found my own job. That's the way it was back then. It's not that way today. My first car I purchased with my own money. It was birthday money. It was money that I actually made. We didn't have video games and stuff like that when I was a kid, so we didn't have to buy, but we had things to use. There were football games and all kinds of stuff that we wanted to do. When it came to date night, that was on me. It was my money that I spent for gas. It was my money if the car needed tires. It was my money if I wanted to go on a date. It wasn't my parents' responsibility. Now, one other thing before this one's not going to be too long. You guys, not so much the girls, but you guys, being that I never had a girl, I wouldn't really know. If you would go to your dad and sit him down and say, "Hey, Dad, what's it going to cost me, to move out? I really want to be on my own. Uh, if I get an apartment, do I have to pay the electricity? And if so, what kind of money are we talking here? Food-wise, is it going to cost me 20, 30 bucks, in food?" Find out from him, sit him down, show that you are interested in moving out. Not one of these, "I've had enough of your shit, I'm out of here. I don't have to put up with your shit." Hey, guess what? Dad goes to work. He provides the roof over your head. He comes home, he's got to pay the electric bill. He's got to pay, if you have gas, he's got to pay the water bill, either the mortgage or rent. Well, that's fine. Yeah. Well, he gets up in the morning and he's got a flat tire. Guess what? Oh, that's right. You have to buy your own car. Dad has to get back and forth to work to provide the roof over your head. He also has to maintain that car, pay the insurance on it. If it quits, it's his responsibility, nobody else's. When you open that refrigerator door, if he doesn't provide the money for the food, guess what? Nobody eats, so he's got that stress. And then he gets pissed off at you because you didn't do the dishes. Duh! You're sitting on the computer. Well, that's my computer. Yeah, well, unplug it from my electricity that I'm paying for. Oh, yeah. Are you warm in the winter? Is it cool in the summertime? How dare he ask you to get a job and become an actual member of the household? If you don't want to be the member of your household, then, hey, not a problem. Go on out. I see you're not doing that. You'll complain that, how dare he ask me to do anything? Well, how dare you ask him to do anything? He's providing the roof over your head, right? He's providing you the food in your mouth. Become an active member of the household, you won't have this problem. Anyway, enough for now. Just thought I'd put that out there.